Hi everyone, this is Happylife-truelife. Today I will present with you one of the midterm and the quiz for my class in Cerritos College. This is one example from the midterm. This will be for next week. So basically I have 100 questions and I let my student can do this one during 2 hours. It depends on the student would like to take early or not, and they can come in to take that. This is some example where you can see that the question I will ask. And basically I have 100 questions for this one, and that's in multiple choice, so that's why kind of easy for all of the students. They can open note, open book, and the computer in the lab, but they cannot use the cell phone during the time to do the midterm. This is one example they will do for next week, and usually we have one midterm and one final for this course. The other one I have for quiz, and it's the quiz similar with the, not like the midterm because that's easier done, and it takes 4 time for the course for the semester. So that's why I just let you know a few of them about my question. So if you look at this, I had totally 100 questions for total, and basically student can use on of the note to bring to the day to take the midterm. And in this course we have one midterm only and one final, and I have another session we call that the homework, and it take maybe 18 of them. So basically one course for this one I have 18 homework, we call that a section, one midterm and one final. So that's some examples, so you can see the midterm or the quiz in the class in my course in Cerritos College. This a building code, and I just take this semester. It start from August and it will be end as I think in December 17. So basically the midterm like this. I also have another quiz for another class, and this is the quiz, so that's why it's not really hard like the midterm. And I gave maybe 50 questions only. I divided by 3 parts. This is the class in Introduction, Architecture and Environmental Design. And I have 3 parts. The first one, fill in the blank. I give fill up the question for, and I give some information, and after that I put one blank and the student fill in the blank. For example, you can see CM. For example, I call that something manager, and student need to fill out in the blank. I call that fill in the blank. For example, LEED, and I put few note for student and they fill in the blank. That's the third part. The second part I call that true and false question. I give the statement or some of the question, and the student need to answer even true or false. So that's why I call that the true false. For example, I say lead were developed by U.S. Green Building Council, and student can say true or false. And I give around 20 questions about that. And the last part is multiple choice. And on multiple choice, few of them I can ask definition, and I can give multiple choice, and I give the statement, everything. I have 4 choice, and students select the best answer. Basically this one I give like 25-30 questions only. I also give students some optional. For example, I give one problem to solve for calculator how many plumbing fixture or handicap parking lot or parking space, or I can ask something about dimension for area, something like that. That's just optional for student can get higher grade if they like it. And I also have some of extra credit for them. For example, I have some sketch, and I ask student color by any kind, from the color pencil, watercolor, or something. They can show the technique how to color for the building elevation. And this is just credits. If they like to do that, they submit for me during the time to do the quiz, and they can get higher than scoring. So the question look like that, and I have multiple choice, so that's why easy for student get the choice, the best choice. Some of the question I give the answer very similar together, so that's why they need to read the book, read the note, and they select the very best answer. Some of them I need the student go to the book. For example, I give the page number and I ask something, student need to answer that one by 2 sentences for me. And basically I give few of them in the book so they can open the book to write the answer in. The question I can ask, in 10 lecture, for example, 10 chapter, and I ask anything in there, and they try to the answer by the best. So basically I have multiple choice, so that's why easy for they can get the choice. And the quiz look like that, so that's why usually I have the quiz, 4 quiz for 1 semester and 1 final. If I give the quiz and the question is not much, like midterm, for example, this quiz I give like 50 question only, but on the midterm, like I showed you before, in another class I gave the midterm, and this one take maybe 125 question or 100 question for this one, and it's it's harder from the quiz. This semester I have 2 classes. The first one is International Building Code, and the second one is Introduction for Architecture and Environmental Design. Both of them belong to architecture major, so that's why however, if some student in different major, they can take one of the 2 class for transfer to 4 years university, or they can go ahead with AA degree for major of architecture, or they form another major they want to transfer, and this one is count for one of elective from them. So that's why few of my students is not belong to architecture major, but they got this last for that purpose. So today I will let you know like that, and something I work in Cerritos College in the architecture department. So basically students study with me, and they will take the quiz or the midterm look like that. Thank you for watching the clips, and hope that you enjoy. Next time I will share with you more about major architecture. See you. Bye bye.